Cheetahs are fast, slender and beautiful, and they're also great hunters for their size. Have you ever seen a cheetah take down a large gazelle? Do you think a cheetah can chase away a larger leopard? If you like speed, you're at the right place, so let's get started. Cheetah hunting kudu. This cheetah knows how to hunt and kill a kudu. Because kudus are large animals, the cheetah must perform flawlessly for the hunt to be successful. After killing the kudu, the cheetah becomes tired and restless. Cheetahs often rest after a difficult hunt, so they can recuperate before they begin to eat. This female cheetah has just finished hunting a large kudu. The victim kicks its legs and struggles to free itself, almost knocking the cheetah out of the way. But the cat holds on and completes the task in hand. Another kudu pays with its life when a cheetah ambushes and kills it. Cheetahs are slender cats, but they are savvy hunters. Cheetah versus warthog. These two cheetah brothers chase a warthog, and between the two, they eventually make the kill. But the brothers are extremely exhausted after the kill and in danger of overheating. Did you ever think a warthog could run that fast? Warthogs are on the cheetah's menu, but they're not their favourite because they're not easy to take down, unless it's a piglet. However, that doesn't mean cheetahs will back down from a hunt when they spot a warthog. In the Masai Mara National Park in Kenya, a young male cheetah tries his hand at hunting a warthog, only to have the warthog turn it around on the cat and chase him. You can see the action in slow motion, and when both animals are side by side, you can see that the warthog is not a small animal. Hunting a small piglet like the one that's running for his life in this video is easy for a cheetah, but it's not much of a meal. However, the risk of injury is greatly diminished for the cheetah. It's actually non-existent. Cheetah versus impala. In slow motion, you can see a cheetah hunting a large impala. Both animals move at breakneck speeds, and the impala leaps and kicks out her hind legs at one point, almost colliding with the cheetah's head. The cheetah could have been severely injured, if not killed, if the impala had made contact. The cheetah eventually overtakes the impala, which is still on the ground when a second cheetah joins the hunt. These young cheetahs are trying to take down a large impala, and if they're not careful, they could be the ones getting the worst of it, and without injuring them, the impala easily escapes. It could have been worse had one of the cheetahs been injured. A cheetah grabs an impala by a headlock, but can't manage to take it down because the impala is big and strong and actually carries the cat for a few feet while it's latched onto its neck. The cheetah finally makes the kill, but it's exhausted and takes a well-deserved break. If cheetahs are not in movement when making a kill, it is much more difficult for them to be successful. They are more efficient when they are chasing prey from behind than when the animal is just standing there, because the cheetah does not have the strength of a lion. A young cheetah struggles but wins the prey in the end during a hunt. But a hungry pack of jackals arrive, and they want some of the goodies. They start picking on the cheetah, which has just started eating. The cheetah fills herself up as much as she can, but eventually leaves because the jackals make it impossible for the cat to eat in peace. A cheetah tackles an impala in slow motion, and by the looks of it, I think the cat will seal the deal, but we don't see it because the video cut short. This cheetah mom gets into a fight with a tough impala, and even though it's not easy, the cat manages to take its prey down for a count of 10. These impalas look like nothing, but they are extremely powerful and not easy to take down. They usually weigh more than the cheetahs, except for the young fawns. Cheetah versus rabbit. This young cheetah chases a small but quick rabbit and manages to tip it with one of its paws, making the rabbit somersault into the air, which slows the fluffy bunny down, but the video cuts short before we see the outcome of the chase. The young cheetahs in this video are having the most difficult time catching this rabbit. The rabbit makes circles around him until the cheetah figures out what's going on and makes the kill. Because of their lack of experience, they do not make the kill immediately, and the unfortunate rabbit desperately struggles to free itself. It's only a matter of time before the rabbit falls victim to the cheetahs. During a walk in the middle of the night, the headlights of a car blind a small rabbit that can't see the cheetah right in front of him, so he jumps right into his grasp. It's as if dinner was just delivered by Uber Eats. Cheetah attack on duiker. Two cheetahs are all over a duiker, but the animal fights hard and the cheetahs are not having an easy time neutralizing it. It takes them all the force they can muster to finally put the animal to rest. A duiker has been killed by a cheetah on a dirt road, and the cat is looking for a better place to hide with his kill, just in case some nasty predators or scavengers show up for a piece of the pie. This cheetah killed a small duiker and has begun eating it. You must remember that cheetahs often have their kills stolen by hyenas and wild dogs, so this cheetah must eat as fast as it can before the thieves smell the kill and begin roaming around, letting out nasty war cries. Cheetah attack on gazelle. The thumbnail for this countdown is spectacular. A gazelle can be seen jumping over a cheetah to avoid being grabbed, but we can also see the cheetah putting on the brakes to change direction so it can still make the kill. Cheetahs are known for their speed, but speed will not get them very far in a gazelle hunt. Cheetahs are unable to run at high speeds for extended periods of time, so they must approach their prey closely before launching a surprise attack. It's still amazing to watch this cheetah run at this speed and make the kill. It doesn't look like it's going to be easy for this cheetah to take down this super fast gazelle, and I'm right, because at some point the cheetah must stop so it doesn't overheat, so it decides to abandon the hunt. After a cheetah made a kill, wildlife enthusiasts initially kept their distance, not to disturb the feline while it was feeding. However, the cat had something else in mind, and there were no trees within the next mile or so, and the sun was scorching hot. The cheetah dragged the gazelle to the only shade nearby, under the footboard of the onlooker's Land Cruiser. Cheetah attack. Hunting and taking down prey are not the most difficult aspects of a cheetah hunt. The most difficult part is preventing hyenas like the ones in this video from stealing the prey. The cheetah tries its best to fend off the hungry hyena, but it seldom works. Hyenas are stubborn, and if the cheetah gets too close, the hyena has a more powerful bite than the cheetah, and it can harm the cheetah in more ways than one, so the cheetah made the right decision. Even if these 3 grown cheetahs band together, it won't be easy to bring down a Nyala bull. When necessary, the bull will hide behind a tree and charge the cats with its horns. The cheetahs attempt to knock the bull off balance, but the bull stands firm and the felines will have to look elsewhere for food. Cheetah versus wildebeest. The wildebeest arrives in huge numbers. The problem for wildebeest on the move is that they are always heading forward into the unknown. But those who are first to the battlefield and await their opponents are at ease and have the advantage. Cheetahs are artists of deception, pretending to be benign, walking casually as if what lurks under their skins is not important. And that, more than anything, is the cheetah way. Unleashed at 70 miles an hour, this incredible speed leaves no room for mistakes. The quick turn and the size of the prey makes it almost an impossibility. But for this moment in time, nothing else matters for the predator or for the prey. And now the brothers are working in unison, collaborating. It's hard to know which god selected this wildebeest. Was it random, or is it his almost imperceptible limp from last year's water crossing? It is a moment in time, and yet it is timeless. These epic battles for survival are the result of wave after wave of millions of wildebeest that pour into the waiting teeth of just 7,000 cheetahs left on the planet. But victory is short-lived, because the cheetahs must defend their kill against hungry hyenas, and they do just that. A wildebeest calf is trailing its mother. The cheetah is in full gear and homing in on the target in 3 paces. The calf can be caught at 80 km per hour, but the attack is unusually dangerous. The cheetah flanks the calf and hooks its right front leg, but this is a dangerous maneuver for an animal with a cheetah's slender build. It could cost him his life if he were to sustain an injury. The wildebeest breaks his leg in this case, but it could have easily been the other way around. Surprisingly, it is the herd bull, not the mother of the calf, who attacks the cheetah, forcing it away from the calf. When the cheetah realizes the calf is seriously injured, he renews his attack, but the herd bull counterattacks once more, saving the calf for the second time. Cheetahs prefer to hunt on their own. However, in this video, a cheetah coalition works together to take down a wildebeest, and the strategy works well. All the cheetahs get their fair share of the animal, and all the cats are happy. Cheetah hunt zebra. These 5 cheetahs are on the hunt for a large prize, an adult zebra. Adult zebras are powerful enough to slow down a lion with their hind legs, so imagine what they can do to a cheetah. Despite the presence of a few foals nearby, they go for it and take on the heavyweights. The cheetahs pursue and surround the striped horse before killing it. The only word that comes to mind after watching this is spectacular. The cheetah coalition concept works well for these cats, and once again they managed to take down an adult zebra, which is no easy feat for these slender cats. Cheetah chasing. A young, inexperienced leopard irritated a mother cheetah and her cub as they feasted on a kill. Over 2 hours passed before the leopard was finally driven off by the mother's constant running back and forth between her cub and the kill. The leopard eventually gave up and fled from the cheetah, which proved to be too swift and relentless for the cat. It's rare to see a cheetah chasing a lioness, but this cheetah is protecting her 3 cubs, so she has no other choice but to risk her life against this lion. Fortunately for the cheetah, the plan works and the lion scrams. A cheetah was attacked by a lioness and was able to counter the lioness and get her full attention, diverting it away from her cubs, which she succeeded in doing just before the Mara Rangers intervened and scared the lioness away. Cheetahs are no match for lions, but they have the speed to divert them exactly the way this cheetah did. Cheetah fighting. Cheetahs are like most other species, so when it's time to impress the ladies, they too get into scuffles. These 2 males are fighting over a female, and it looks like one of them has won when the other remains laying on the ground. Tensions mount when these 2 cheetah brothers decide to go at it. It's not much of a fight, but there is definitely a disagreement between the 2 felines and they must settle it on the battlefield. While following this male cheetah, wildlife enthusiasts were surprised when the cheetah spotted a mother cheetah and her 2 cubs. He harassed them relentlessly for some reason, but eventually left them alone. I guess he didn't want them in his territory, so he tried to scare them off. Cheetah hunts jackal. These cheetahs were hunting a gazelle when a jackal botched their plans. The cats lost their focus and decided to chase the jackal. We can see the cheetahs chasing the jackal, and I must say the jackal is much faster than I expected as it manages to escape the cheetahs. In this video, 4 cheetah brothers corner, harass and nearly kill a black-backed jackal in a game reserve. The jackal manages to escape, but it's probably because the cheetahs weren't trying very hard. Cheetahs are incredible creatures. They're swift and graceful, and I enjoy watching them run. My personal favourites were the different cheetah coalitions that had a lot of success during their hunts. Which one was your favourite? Why don't you let us know in the comments below? Well,